Hello everyone, and welcome to this special Minecraft video today. My name is Transport Videos NI. No longer Trains and Buses Ireland Beyond, of course, as you know. Today I'm going to do a tour of some of my transport network on Minecraft, including the underground that I built about a year ago. But first of all, I'm going to talk about this. So these here are what are called shipbuilding gantries. So this town is called Enfield, not Enfield in London, Enfield. So anyways, this is the whole of Enfield Harbour. Sorry, Mr. Villager. This here was not built by me, this was built by somebody else. This is an actual map. So it is, but most of this around here, either in that and that, I think, and some other things, was built by me. So I'm going to start off with this. I'm actually demolishing the ship in order for another ship to be built here. So this is the funnel, and we've got to see. You can see we have loads of people working on the ship. So we do. So we start off here, and yes, we've got customs, because this is the cruise port. So this is the cruise port. There was meant to be 2 cruise ports here, but I only made one in the end. This harbour, the harbour that we have now in Enfield, was only built in 2024. And you go in here, of course we have customs, and you place the bags and luggage and all that sort of stuff along there, and they go through the scanner, and then you walk through here where you get scanned. And then you get to scan your boarding pass, all that sort of stuff. Now we're going to go out here again. And then we've got the first dry dock. So we do. This is also the cruise port is also used for freight, but this here is it's a dry dock where they do the fitting for the ship, make sure it's all good and all that sort of stuff. My grandad Tony would have worked on something similar when he was working in the docks in Belfast. Which he wasn't involved in Titanic, if you're willing to know. So he wasn't involved in that at all. That was in the 50s and 60s. He would have worked in the yard, and he was a deep sea docker. Which is the highest role in the yard. And then we've got a freight ship here. Has no name, but this is a freight ship anyways. This is the first of, I think about 3 or 4. Sorry about that. 3 or 4 freight docks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 of them. And here we got a crane. So we do, which lifts all the stuff off it. So there's all the goods. Sorry about the fire crackling noise from the funnel. And we're going to go up here. This is where they control the ship. It's called the bridge. So here we have bilge pump, which is part of what pumps water out of the ship. Say when the ship is sinking, that's what pumps water out of it. And then we've got the closed watertight doors option. Watertight doors are also used to stop the ship from sinking. Then we've got the option to turn left, and then the option to turn right. And then we've got the forward movement button. Doesn't actually move, but yeah, that's what we've got here. Sorry, just trying to get down here. So there's the cranes again. We've got loads of flags here just to welcome people. So we do. We've got Ireland, we've got France, Scotland, all those countries. Yeah. We have another little freight ship here and a little dock as well. As you can tell, there's lots of freight here, of course. And I'm going to show you. It's pretty much the same thing as the other one, as the other ship. Yeah, except for some reason I didn't fit signs. And then, so this is the stern, the back of the ship. This is called the back of the ship, and that's the bow. So it is. And then here we have the men's and women's toilets. It says here, remember 10 minutes per day. That's the rule in this yard. 10 minutes per day. There's a little bit of joke in here for you. Women. Oh, sorry. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry. Oh yeah. So, women inside, men stay outside, and make sure to do it against the wall. Yeah. Yeah. So we go in here. Sign your name, date, and time. Time here. Now, I'm a volunteer at Whitehead Railway Museum, and yeah, that's what we do before we go in for the day. Start working, we go to a certain place and sign our names, what time we signed in, also what time we signed out as well. And then this is another, these things are called gantries, this shipbuilding gantries. Authorized personnel only beyond this point. We've got a group of houses here, so this wasn't my build. We have a crane flag, which I added about 3 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a little warehouse sort of thing. eBay warehouse. Then there's the flag of Minecraft. That's what I think it is. Anyways. These were some of the houses I built. So it is. Yeah. Then we've got another gantry and a few factories here. And then we've got a lighthouse that I built. Anyways, we'll go back to where we were. It's a school I built also. Yeah, we'll go back to where we were. And we'll work on from there. I'll show you this later in the video. This is what starts my underground. That's what I'm going to show you first. So this is... Sorry, I need to change the time.
Set the time to 35,569,000.
So yeah, this is Enfield Cruise Terminal Station. And I think there's about 2 lines from this station. This is the terminal for the system. This is the Mantle Restaurant. Nearly, I think every terminal station on the network has this restaurant. So that's very nice, by the way. So we've got about 3 different lines that terminate at the station actually. So which means we have about 3 platforms. We've got the green line. That's my notification sound. We've got the purple line, which is to my right, and then the orange line to my left. So we're going to go on the green line first, which runs from here to a place called Baffinville. Excuse me. So yeah, anyways, I'll give you a little bit of history of this line. So, I started building, I think this was the first line on this network. And I started building it in 2024, and I finished it in like roughly 2 weeks. Actually, do you know what? I'll continue on. Never mind. Actually, so this is Wharfside Station. This was one of the first stations on this line. So it was Wharfside Station, I think. I don't know which one is next, I can't remember. Anyways, I'll talk about the history of this line. So yeah, so the plan was just to connect the cruise terminal with the next biggest town to the north of Enfield, which was Baffinville. But then it kind of expanded out. This is where you stop for the city centre. This is one of the main stations on this line, one of the main stations in the network, Enfield Central. It's actually situated underneath another train station, which is National Rail, or MCR, Minecrafting Rail, or Minecrafting Railways. So yeah, this is Enfield Central. This is the police advertisement that I added. It's the orange line here. We've got the purple line over here, I think. Yeah. And we've got signs pointing out which line's which. And we go up here, we have a pub. So we do. There's also a Mantle restaurant inside the station. It was the first Mantle station on this network. Services will operate on the Minecraft City to Belfast line on Sunday, 1st of August. Will not operate, sorry. On Sunday, the 1st of August 2024, due to engineering works on President's Bridge. Bus substitutions are available, but may not run to the time your train is due. Get more information on mcrailways.net. But yeah, that's an old one. Due to the electrification of all lines, including work on some stations, I didn't write the rest of this actually. Trains to Seafield, yeah. So slowly around this station. This is another entrance to the underground. Underground trains says, and that obviously points it out. All Enfield underground stations remain closed from Monday the 6th of May 2020 in 2025 due to electrification of all lines, including some work on some stations. And of course it says important information up there. Trains from Belfast and the Seafield come in 2025. Did that happen? Yeah, it did. It did happen. So this is the whole Never mind, it's not the whole history of the station. Important notice for passengers. Oh yeah, this is the stadium I'm talking about building. I'm in the process of building it at the moment. 2025 will be a year of change for Enfield and the surrounding area. Enfield Harbour will begin the construction of designer Orn Mullen's newest ship, HMS Sarah Jane Mullen, which will be the second largest ship in the Mullen liner fleet. But 2025 will also see some changes for the railways here. There are talks of a new underground station at Enfield Bus Centre, and also a new station will be opened for Enfield City Football Club's new stadium, Harbour Road. The project for the new stadium won't just include one station, but possibly two stations, because Harbour Road Football Stadium will be located on two separate railway lines owned by MCR, Minecraftian Railways. So then, both stations will be located in the same area, but will have different names, as not to confuse those who are using the network, whether on a daily basis, going to a football match at the stadium, going to work, school, college, university, or even traveling home. This stadium might also be eligible to host concerts due to its high capacity of 180,000 fans every match day. This is also another reason why I'll have two stations. But to accommodate those who can't use a train due to crowds, private buses will operate to and from the stadium. Harbour Road Football Stadium will also have a tram connection to Cathedral Square and possibly Baffinville and Seafield, but that is only in discussion currently. However, it will not have a tram connection to Enfield Harbour due to the fact that there will be so many tram lines in Enfield. It will cause more heavy road traffic in Cathedral Square and around the city. So yeah, that's me planning ahead. So this,
Set the time to 35,593,000.
So yeah, I'll show you some of this. This is, we've got the ticket barriers, so we're going to skip it today. There we go, we've got an actual ticket. And we're going to go over the bridge and to the bus depot, which I recently renovated. I built the bus depot last year, but only I renovated it this year. Sorry about that. This is the inside of the station. I didn't build this part of the station, by the way. So this is all the toilets and all that sort of stuff. I'm not gonna go in there. Yeah. I don't know what this is. I think it's security. Yeah, security. That's right. I already told you about my notification signs. These wells are to supply fresh air to the underground. So you know the way in London it gets really warm in the underground. So yeah, this is the bus centre. It has about over 30 bus stands. Let's see how many there is. Yeah, stand one's around the corner. Anyways, it's massive, so it's a massive bus centre. So I'll show you all the stands. Where the hell is stand one? Sorry. Pardon my language. Stand 5, stand 4, stand 3. Yeah, this is stand 1. This is going to London City Airport on the 1000. Stand 2 is the 700 to Glasgow. And then stand 3 is the 600 to Castle Rock. Stand 4 is the 500 to Cork. Stand 5 is the 200 to Dundalk. Stand 6 is the 630 A to Robloxia City. Stand 7 is the number 63, the Fortnite City. That actually exists, of course. And then Stand 8 is the 53B, the St. John's in Canada. Now we're going another Canadian city. Stand 9, which is the 85 to Montreal. And again another Canadian city. Stand number 10, the 801 to Quebec. If anyone's from Quebec in Quebec here, please leave us a like or maybe make a comment or something like that if you want. Stand 11 is the 805T to Truro, which of course is in England. Then we've got Northern Ireland one finally. Stand 12 is the 188 to Bangor. Then we've got an American one. Stand 13 is the 208 to Boston. Another American one again. Stand 14, the number 100 to New York. We've got another Irish one, Northern one. Stand 15 is the 613 bus to Derry stroke Londonderry. Stand 16, is the 520 service to Dublin City. And then we've got stand 17 is the 417 to Belfast. And we're going to go inside a little bit. I'll show you all the stands first before I show you the facilities. This is a little bit of a history of the place. In August 2024, Enfield Bus Centre opened its doors for the first time. This bus terminal was built to accommodate a higher capacity of passengers at Enfield railway station and to help accommodate tourists and workers going to and from Enfield. Ever since Enfield Bus Centre opened, it has proved very well and has a capacity of up to 60 million passengers every day and 300 million per week. But here's a bit of history of it for you. So you may ask, why did they build this? Well, let's go back to 1964. In 1964, Enfield Bus Station opened as the first major bus terminal in Enfield. This main terminal proved well until the early and mid 1980s. The 1980s saw a rise in the population of Enfield, which saw bigger crowds at Enfield Bus Station. The crowds weren't the only problem. There was also a lack of space that they had to expand it. So to try and solve the issue, a new plan was announced in 1987 to build a new bus terminal right next to Enfield railway station rather than right next to Enfield Harbour. And by 1989, a deal was agreed and construction began in 1990. In 1995, Enfield Bus Centre opened its doors for the first time. The new station had 13 bus stands and could accommodate 30,536 people. The station did very well until the beginning of the 2010s. By the 2010s and 2020s, the station didn't just begin to show its age, but its unattractive reputation for lacking of seats in the waiting area. Your choice usually was to either find a seat, sit on a cold tile floor, or wait in the railway station building, to which that was allowed. So in 2021, a new plan was proposed to build a new bus centre in the same spot as the old one. And by January 2022, the plan was agreed and construction commenced in 2023. And a year later, in August 2024, Enfield Bus Centre finally opened its doors for the first time. But what do we see ahead of the future of this main terminal? Well, in September 2024, the Enfield Metrolink light rail network saw a revamp, to which the line from Enfield Cruise Terminal to Cathedral Square was extended to Enfield Bus Centre. However, instead of building them on the side of a road, they used overhead rail instead to avoid getting bigger and traffic getting bigger and bigger. Enfield Bus Centre will also be useful in activities such as holiday times like Christmas and summer festivities and sports events such as football matches. Enfield Railway Station might also see a revamp, but nobody knows if it's going to go ahead or not. So yeah, that's a little bit of history of this station for you guys.
Set the time to 35,617,000.
So stand 19 is the 600A to Minecraft City Airport. Stand 20 is the 540A to Belfast Castle. Stand 21 is the number 30 to Seafield. Stand 22 is the 6E to Baffinville. Stand 23 is the number 63 to Enfield Retail Park. Stand 24 is the 6B to Belfastland. Stand 25 is the 53B to New Ulster. Stand 26 is the City Bus, which is the 1A. So it is. We have a route is named that in Belfast as well. Stand 27 is the number 80 to North Point, which is a train station on the Overground lines. Stand 28 is the 90B service to Notch Island. Stand 29 is the 800 to Ardnacarry. Stand 30 is the 100T to Mulgo. I kind of copied that name off Sligo, by the way. Stand 31 is the 871 service to the Burn. Stand 32, sorry, is the I don't actually got a service name. It's the service to Belfastland Rovers Football Stadium. Stand 33 is the 130 years. The 130A, sorry, 130 years. It's the 130A service to Mount Breckgar National Park, which is a volcano, by the way. Stand 34 is the 190 to Minecraft City Airport. Stand 35 is the 200 service to Belfastland Harbour. Stand 36 is the 171 service to Seafield Harbour. Stand 37 is the 76E service to Galway, another Irish place. Stand 38. There's originally 35 stands on this, by the way, but it's recently been renovated. Stand 38 is the 740A service to Minecraft City Cruise Terminal. Stand 39 is the service to Minecraft United Football Club, sorry. Stand 40 is the 2000A service to Minecraft City King Jonathan Airport. So I'm going to show you around and, you know, the facilities and all that sort of stuff. Here I've got the seats. So there's not any facilities downstairs, but it's all upstairs really. Then we've got the lift. Got the stairs. Got two stairs here. This is the lift. We're going to use the lift today. This is where the facilities begins. Well, Tesco. So do. Yeah, that's right. There's a Tesco in Minecraft. Then we've got JD Sports. So you got all the tech fleeces and all that sort of stuff. Oh, and everything like that. Then, this thing here extends from the first floor to the second floor. This is the fish tank. So it is fish tank. I'll read a bit. So this is a little experiment I wanted to do. Apparently, if you use water and lava with kelp, it won't turn into obsidian. Yeah. Pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Then we've got a spar here. And of course, I had to bring Northern Ireland into this world. The bus driver is in. Yeah. We've got a pub as well here. This is just the thing I wanted to do. Then we got an escalator. Got some escalators here, so we nearly everywhere in my world has escalators now. Then up here is the tram terminal. So we got the ticket buyers here. Then we got a Starbucks. So we got a Starbucks. So not that big, but on the inside that is. But outside we've got loads. It's a little fountain I built as well. What else have we got here? We got the sign for the buses and the shops, and then the exit. And this is the reception, and you know, like ticket places. And I've got ticket buyers here as well. I'm going to skip those. And we've got the tram terminal here as well. We're going to be coming here maybe a little bit later on. Anyways, we're going to go on down here now, so we are. I'm just trying to close that door. And we're going to go back to the underground, so we are. Yeah, we'll go over the bridge. Yep. And this one's also got a mantle restaurant. So it does. It's got a mantle restaurant. Yeah. I'm gonna get back on this. It's part of where I left off. I forgot to press the button, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's go. So yeah, this is powered rail sorted. We added the redstone down here in about last year over electrifying the tracks. So we did most of this is now electrified. Oh wait, no, it was earlier this year actually. Electrified it, sorted. I'm gonna try and make the walls a bit more decorative. So I am. I'm also actually in the process of building another underground, another one of my worlds. In Newcraft City, it's called. Yeah, I'm in the process of that. So I am at the moment, and hopefully all goes well, and it seems to be going well so far. So this is Baffinville Mullen train station, underground station, sorry. Got a little plant here. What else have we got? We'll go up here. And we got the train station, so I think, where is it? I didn't build the train station, by the way. Trying to find where it is. Where the hell is this train station? I'll try and find it. Might be. It'll come through here, so I'll come through here. It might be through here, I can't remember. I can barely remember where this thing is.
Set the time to 35,641,000.
I'll just turn it on, what else is settings? There we go. Where's always day? There we go. There we go. There we go. I think it's actually on down here a bit. So this, I think I might get it now. Yeah, this is the underground station. And then this is the same advertisement that I had earlier on. This is an old advertisement that I have from 2021. Stay safe on trains and save lives. Get advice at mcrailways.net. We thank you for your cooperation during these dangerous times. Sorry, I need to pause this a second. Sorry guys, I just needed to do something there, so I did. Yeah, we got the old ticket office. This is a protest to reopen them. Yeah, we got the ticket machines here, so we do. What next? We're gonna go back down to the main station, so we are, and we're gonna go back to Enfield Central, where I'm gonna show you some more of the Enfield Underground Network. So I am. Sorry about that. I thought I'd gone. There we go. Oops. Anyways, let's get going. Sorry. Yeah. Don't worry, we're gain speed and not too long. Here we go. Yeah, anyways. things out well for the rest of the class. And as I said, I'm working on another independent movie. This is an after I finish that line, I will go put out others. So, not in this world though. So, anyways, we arrived back in here to Enfield Central, and wait, no, we should actually go to Enfield Cruise Terminal first, because that's where the line starts. So a bit more talking again. So just enjoy the ride. That's where we're going to meet on 30 minutes, hopefully. So, let's go. Here's another ticket machine. So we're going to go along the orange line, which is the... Oh, some villagers trespassing on the tracks. Open the door. No, you're not having that minecart, mate. Oh, there he goes. Oh, the trespassing. Yep. Great. Let's start this tour of this line. So, anyways, let's start. This is the orange line from Enfield Cruise Terminal to Seafield. So it is Seafield Jessica Jenkins, named after my girlfriend. So it is that station. This is also electrified, this line. All these lines are electrified, I think, as I mentioned earlier in the video. Oh, push me back. As per usual. Oh, we'll leave that. So yeah, that's Wharfside Station, I think. Again. Please enjoy the video and not talk for a little minute. City Hospital Station, though. Recently built in 2024, I think. We are back in Enfield Central, but of course we're going to continue on. Actually, I'll give you a little bit of a tour of this station, because this station's actually closed, so it is. This is Enfield West Station. Now, the reason this station was opened alongside most of the stations on this line in 2024. This was, I think, the second line on the network Now, the reason I closed this station was because it was too close to Enfield Central. It was like a 15-second journey. So it was. That's the reason why I closed it. So this is Enfield West. And of course the colour doesn't match with the line, which I would have renovated if I kept this station in operation. This is the ticket office. And the entrance is now barricaded off. Oh, there's the rain on. I'm going to stop that.
Changing to clear weather.
So yeah, the entrance on all these lines is similar to the London Underground. Of course, some of it is inspired by the London Underground, so it is, particularly the logo. Between other sandwiches. Sorry. I'll have to end this video at Enfield West, or sorry, not Enfield West, at Stephen Jessica Jenkins, as my storage might be overfilled soon. So yeah, this will be the last of the video. And I might upload a second part on maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Anyways, reminder, my Christmas series starts in about 2 weeks, so it does. I think it's the Saturday the 29th of November. I'm not gonna say where I'm gonna go, because I'm for my own personal safety. Yeah, this is my Christmas series, Christmas with Owen. Season 3, I think? Yeah, season 3. So it is. So we're finished now with the tour of this line, and half finished with the video. So it's Seafield Jessica Jenkins Station, and I think like most of the underground, maybe it doesn't have a mental restaurant. Yes, the orange line. There's only one line that goes into the station. Yeah, there is a mental restaurant. So yeah, anyways, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. You go up here. You have the ticket office. And then you have the routes here. You've got the main station over there. The other station, which I recently renovated. I added a junction to go to Baffinville somewhere. I'll show you. This is the last part. I can guarantee that. And those are the tram lines over there. I'll show you the tram lines. In this weekend's video. Where is it? There it is. See, this is the junction. Yeah, not much to it. Other than redstone lights and tracks, of course, and a bit of grass, tulips as well. Some nice tulips. Anyways, that's the end of the video, and hope you'll enjoy the rest of your night. This is Transport Videos and I signing off. Good night. Or what's it in Irish? I forget it. Sorry. Anyways, good night.